Hey everyone, CKY here today. I've not been around much recently because I've been doing a lot of studies, but I wanted to do a quick video on directory busting. We're going to look at two tools today. We're going to look at GoBuster and Dirsearch.py. I've came across a couple of things recently where sometimes one tool has worked better than the other and vice versa. Both fantastic tools for me, but I did want to go through a couple of things that I have found. So, let's start by taking a look at GoBuster, which we're just going to launch against a machine that we've got on TryHackMe. So we'll do GoBuster, use the directory option, -u, then we've got the URL here. I'm going to use a -w and select the word list. My favourite word list is usually USR, share, derb, wordlists, common.txt. Following that, I'm going to do a -x and include a couple of random extensions. In this case, I will use txt, back, and php. If you were looking at a Windows machine, you might want to include something like ASP, but for this demonstration, that will do. I'm then going to use a -t for the threads and increase that to 50 to increase the speed. I'm then going to put in a -r so that it follows any redirects that may follow. And the final switch that I use in GoBuster is a --no--error. So that way it holds back any errors so that we get a nice clean output that we can use and it helps us see our results. So what I've done here is I fast forward a bit, and as we can see, there's some good results that we could then look to explore further. However, for the purpose of this demonstration, I'm then going to use the same sort of query with a different tool, this time Dirsearch.py. If you do not have this installed, what to do is type Dirsearch GitHub into your browser. The first result that we get, as highlighted in my browser here, is the one we're looking for. And from the resultant page that we get here, you can then look to install this on your local machine. You can look to git clone the directory, you could click on the Dirsearch.py and then just download the raw content with wget, whatever method you choose to do. There's also an installation link down here which will show you ways in which to install that, so let's not go too heavy into that. I've already got this installed, so what I'm going to do is split my window into two here, as you can see, to make it easy to view. And then we're going to launch the same sort of query. So I'm going to move into my Dirsearch.py directory here. I've already made this executable. So we're then going to launch Dirsearch.py. We'll use the -u again, point it to the URL. Following that, we'll then use a -w, the same as GoBuster, and use the exact same word list, USR, share, derb, word lists, common.txt. I'm then going to put in -e. Slight difference, -e for the extensions here. We'll put in text, back, and php again. Again, I'm going to put -t for the threads, which we'll set to 50. We're also going to use -r, which in Dirsearch means recursive, okay? Which means it will go through subdirectories. Now, we need to use another switch, which is -r, to limit the depth that it goes into. Otherwise, it may go in too many depths and the search could take far longer. So we're only going to look one directory deep when we do this. And that's why I've put -R1. So, we'll launch our query here. And let's see what sort of results we get with Dirsearch.py. Now, what we can immediately notice here is that with any redirect messages, such as the blog that I just highlighted there, is that it's added to a queue. What that means is that Dirsearch is going to go back with the same list as highlighted by the blog directory here and use the same word list and search the subdirectories. That's something that wasn't done with our previous search. Now, as we can see here, within the blog directory, it's already found a result, blog-index.php, that was not found with our previous search. So what I've done here is I've let the search go through in its entirety. It did take a bit longer because obviously there is that bit of recursion enabled where it will go through subdirectories. However, I wanted to show you the output here. As we can see, our second search has given us much more information than our original search with GoBuster did. Now, I'm going to caveat this because what I would say, I am not advocating that Dirsearch is a better option than GoBuster. I've recently done challenges where searches with Dirsearch did not show up things that GoBuster did, and also vice versa. What I would recommend is when we're enumerating is that sometimes we may have to use multiple tools, as I found out in a recent exam, to make sure that we've done all the checks that we can. As I say, short video today. I'd like to thank you for viewing. If you do get a chance and you did find any of this useful, please leave a like and hopefully we'll see you soon. Thank you.